Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. 10 hands to play as usual. Let's see what we can do tonight. 10, 16, 17 high card points. So pretty easy one club opening bid here. Doesn't matter what system you're playing. Club double pass and partner isn't helping much, so that's fine. We don't have to bid again here, but I'm going to bid a heart. We still might have a heart fit, and it's a pretty good hand. I know partner hasn't bid much, but we've got a pretty nice hand here. We're no longer really interested in getting to game, but we certainly want to be competing if we can here, especially at this vulnerability. So I'm just going to show my hearts. And that's really about all I can do. I can't, I've bid clubs, I've bid hearts, partner's not doing anything. Almost certainly, if North had 4-card support, heart support, he would bid 2 hearts here. And I don't really want to bid 3 clubs on my own. So reluctantly, I'm just going to have to let this one go. Partner's got a chance. Nope, nothing. All right. So we are defending 2 diamonds. Right, what are we going to lead? Well, we got a few choices here. I'm not going to lead a heart. I mean, that's just no need to set up heart tricks quickly. We certainly want to try and wait for the heart tricks to come to us. We could lead a spade. Try and lead a spade, and if partner can get the lead, partner leads a spade back, and I can get a diamond, I can get a spade rough. That's one possibility. For that to work, of course, need to think about this. If partner is going to get in, partner needs an entry. So where is partner's entry going to come from? Given that North has passed, and passed. North has passed 4 times. So it doesn't seem like he's got a whole lot of points over there. So it could be a bit tricky to get North in. Anything else? Anything else we could try? So spade might be fine. Partner might get in. But I'm wondering if rather than lead a spade and hope partner can get in and give us a spade rough, I'm wondering maybe I should lead the king of clubs. And if partner's got 1 or maybe 2 clubs, maybe we can give partner a club rough instead. So either one of those could be okay. So it's not going to lead a diamond, not going to lead a heart, and we have to choose between a spade and a club. Now, spade, we need partner to get in, and partner might not have an entry. Club, partner might not have a doubleton club. So it's a bit of a guess here. I'm actually going to lead the king of clubs. Ooh, oh. Well, there you go. Partner, that kind of worked out okay, didn't it? Let's just have a look at that. King, ace, 4 rough. Wow. So, goodness gracious. I had 6 clubs. West had 6 clubs. East had 1 club, and North had no clubs. So that was kind of nice. And North has let a spade back to me. All right, good try, North. Unfortunately, I can't. Now we've got this is a bit of a trick. Now we've got a bit of a problem here because I can't get into North. I can't give North the lead. I know I can win the ace of diamonds here, but how can I get North to get in to lead another spade? Well, I cannot because North, I don't have any spades, and it's true that North doesn't have any clubs left, but East doesn't have any clubs left either. So that's a little bit disappointing. That is disappointing. In fact, what's worse is after I win the ace of diamonds here, what am I going to lead? I don't really want to lead a heart. I want the hearts to come to me. I don't want to lead a club because East has got no clubs left. So I'm just going to give the lead back to East and wait for the heart tricks to come to me. I could play a heart and hope North's got the king of hearts, but I don't think North's got the king of hearts. So I'm just going to wait for the tricks to come to me. There you go. Well, there's one, but actually I can play low here because this way North will win the lead. And as long as North doesn't lead a spade, we'll be in business. Good. Well done, North. Well done, North. Okay, let's grab the ace of hearts now. Okay, so not bad. Actually, in fact, yeah, I could have actually, if I'd thought about that a bit more, I could have actually, I did make a missed defense there. I could have just exited with the queen of clubs, forcing East to rough, and then the heart trick would have come to me. I would have got two heart tricks in the end. So a little lazy there for me, but that's all fine. Now, as it happens, a spade lead would have actually been okay, because if I lead a spade, get in with the ace of diamonds, now lead a club, and North leads a spade back, then I can rough that spade trick. So, interesting hand. Spade lead perhaps would have worked out better, and I certainly misdefended. I didn't need to take that king of hearts so quickly. Could have just exited with the queen of clubs, forcing East to rough, and then waited for my two heart tricks. But there we go. That's fine. Interesting hand to start off with. All right, let's try hand four hearts. Well, you know, I got this. Okay, I got this. It's not my idea, but I read about this many years ago, and someone said that if the opposition quickly bid to four hearts, not a slow auction, not an auction that goes a club, a diamond, a heart, two hearts, three hearts, four hearts, but if the opponents open four hearts or go one heart, four hearts, then we should just bid four spades, regardless of what we've got in our hand. Now, this seems really ridiculous, doesn't it? Because I've only got a four-card spade suit. So I'm not loving the idea of bidding four spades here, but let's just do it for a bit of fun and see what happens here. Sometimes we do get away with this stuff against the... Oh, wow. Okay, well, there you go. That was... Maybe there's something in this after all. Of course, North could have still bid four spades anyway. If I'd passed, North could have bid four spades. He hopefully would have bid four spades, but we've taken the pressure off North, so that's good. So we're going to lose a heart, the ace king of clubs, and there is a chance that we might lose a third club, because if the opposition play ace of clubs, king of clubs, and another club, then we may end up going one down. Okay, so we're fine now. So we are going to make easily enough, so I can... I'm just going to rough high just in case, just to make sure West doesn't over rough. And I can pitch a club. And let's play king of... We need to draw... Let's draw 3 rounds of trumps, or however many we need to. So draw round of trumps, lose a club, club. Yep. So we're fine. Last round of trumps. And we just have to concede. Oh, so East didn't have any clubs. There you go. Queen of hearts, which would be rough, of course. And concede a club. Actually, yeah, concede a club. Now my jack of clubs is a winner. And we make 10 tricks. So it's kind of impressive, but remember, North could have still bid 4 spades anyway, so that's pretty good. I wonder if North would have bid 4 spades. Let's just quickly redeal and see what happens. North only had 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 high card points. So North may have been a bit reluctant to bid 4 spades. Let's just pass and see. There you go. North would have North passed. So I think North probably should have bid 4 spades there. But the reason we are getting that we scored 97% on that hand is that somebody had to bid 4 spades. And if North wasn't going to go to do it, then it had to be us. 2, 3, how many years ago? A few years ago, I played in the World Pairs Championship and did terribly, to be honest. It was really tough. But there was one good hand. I remember one good hand where I did actually do something similar to that. That was one ray of light on a dismal few days playing the World Pairs a few years ago. Anyway, let's play hand 3. That's a pass. Chili's saying with partner I double but can't with the robots. Yep, that's quite right, Chili. Double would have been another choice. But yeah, some of those things are just a bit subtle. They need some good partnership agreements about what these high level doubles mean. Okay, pass. On spade, pass, 2 diamonds. So this is an easy pass, of course. On spade, 2 diamonds, 3 hearts, 3 no trumps, pass, pass, pass. That's enough for me. Now, West has bid 3 hearts here. So West will have a good hand with 5 spades and 4 hearts, or 5 spades and 5 hearts. So what are we going to lead? What are we going to lead? So against no trumps, you know the thing, we normally lead our longest suit. And the reason we're leading our longest suit, what we're really trying to do is let's just think about this lead against no trump thing for a second, because what we're really trying to do, no, actually, let's backtrack, back. Think as declarer. Imagine you're the declarer in a no trump contract. Something that you're often going to do as your default strategy, playing no trumps as declarer, is you're going to choose the suit you've got most of between the 2 hands, and you're likely to be going to play that suit first because that's your longest suit. That's where you're going to be able to establish your tricks or get lots of tricks or what have you. So that's what you do as a declarer. As defenders, we want to do the same thing. We want to lead the suit that partner and I have got most of between the 2 hands. So the reason we lead our longest suit against no trumps normally is that because it's our longest suit, that's the suit that we are most likely to have the greatest length in between north and south. Okay. So now we might look at this and say, okay, well, it's my lead, the contract's 3 no trumps, and therefore my longest suit is spades and hearts, and my spades are slightly better, so I'm going to lead a spade. That would be how the logic goes. But that's not really thinking it through long enough, hard enough, far enough. The reason we lead our longest suit is because it's the suit that we are most likely to have the greatest length in between the 2 hands. But here we know that West has got at least a 5-card spade suit. If West has got 5 spades and I've got 4, that doesn't leave many for north or east. But certainly spades is almost certainly not going to be the suit that we've got most we're going to be able to attack and get tricks from. So even though it's even though it's my longest suit, it's probably not our longest suit. But by our, I mean north and south, me and my partner. So the suit that my partner and I are most likely to have the greatest length in between the two hands is probably clubs, because West has got spades and hearts, East has got diamonds. It's quite likely that North has some clubs in his hand. So I'm actually going to lead a club and hope that we can set up the clubs in the North hand. Now, which club? The three things here, and it just depends on your partnership methods. Some people, even with three small, will lead a small one, just to show the length in the suit. Some people will lead with three small, lead the middle one. So middle, up, and then down. Mud, middle, up, the big one, and then down, the last one. That's another option. And some people just, with three small, just lead the top one, top of rubbish. So there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever you and your partner, what your agreed methods are. So Marianne, there you go, my friend Marianne up there, the North Island. For you, Marianne, I'm going to lead the 5 of clubs. Okay, this looks pretty good. So this may have worked out okay. So it's gone 5 queen ace 4, jack king. I can play the 3 here. There's no need to, I don't have to unblock the 9 because North probably has the 10, but I can hang on to my 9. And now this is getting a bit awkward. I don't really want to throw anything at this stage. I don't want to throw spades. I don't really want to throw hearts. And I don't really want to throw clubs, because on the off chance that I do get the lead back, I would love to be able to get into the North hand. And if I throw my club away, I have no entry to the North hand. So I'm kind of stuck. I don't want to throw anything. So sorry, partner, I'm just going to have to let this club go and hope that you can get the lead, and North is not going to get the lead. All right, so I'm going to have to find some discards. I'll throw a heart. I just don't want to throw those spades because nothing much I can do here. Okay, so North gets the club at the end at least. Okay, so we were on the right track here. Look at that club suit from North. All right, so we didn't always have to work out, but this is a great example of what we're trying to achieve here by not leading our long suit. We worked out that North didn't have many spades and hearts and diamonds, and therefore had clubs. And sure enough, clubs was the suit that we need to attack. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get the lead back, and East declare a wrapped up 11 tricks. Good. All right. Great example of why we don't always lead our longest suit against no trumps. Sometimes we hope to find partner's suit. Excellent. Excellent hand. The thing is, for these excellent hands, so many times we talk about a concept, I know, and we try to show it on a hand, and it ends up making no difference. And you think, oh man, what was the point? But the point is, if we keep on doing the right thing long enough, following logical play and bidding, then we will get our rewards along the way for sure. We don't have to get a top score or a great score every time we do something good. We just have to keep on doing good things, and sometimes we'll get the benefit from it, if that makes sense. Okay, 10, 13 high card points. So this is just a pass. I know I've got 13 points for sure, but not the right shape to be making a takeout double, because I have length in east suit, and I want shortage in east suit and length in the other suits. So just going to pass here. Oh, goodness. Pass, pass, pass. All right. All right. What are we going to lead this time? And nothing looks attractive here at all. I don't want to lead diamonds. I want to wait. I want to use my ace of diamonds to capture a king and the queen to capture a king. I don't want to just bang down the ace of a suit there and what am I going to get for my ace? Nothing. I could lead a club. David's saying a club. Yep. Club would be reasonable. The other thing I could actually do, Terence is going to lead the 8 of clubs. Yeah, again, either way, just whatever your partnership wants to do. I don't actually mind leading the Jack of Spades here, because it's not going to give anything away. It's kind of a safe lead, and I can lead the Jack of Spades. Sure, East is going to win, but I'm still going to make a spade trick later. It's not going to cost me anything. And that way I can just wait for the tricks to come to me rather than trying to be too aggressive. And there you go, Chili 22 and Gypsy. I kind of like that idea. So I'm going to lead the Jack of Spades. But look, honestly, who knows? Anything could be right. All right, so actually this is pretty good. This has worked out okay. North, so Jack, 4, King, Ace. Sure, we North lost his King of Spades there, but it kind of doesn't matter because Declarer was always going to be able to finesse the spade. Surely Declarer has an entry to the dummy and would have been able to finesse the spade, and we're still going to make 2 spade tricks. One. All right. So what did North followed suit on that last hand? Didn't North follow suit of the second spade? Yes, he did. So East started with a 5-card spade suit. Now I got a bit of a slightly awkward problem again. I just don't really want to be leading anything. And the danger here is that I'm going to lead something, and North is going to lead something back to me, lead a trump back to me, and I'm going to be on lead again. I just don't want to be on lead. So I'm actually going to take my 10 of spades, not because I'm not trying to do, all I'm trying to do is I don't want to be on lead. So I'm going to play the 10 of spades, get rid of it, and now I can get off lead with something and wait for the tricks to come to me. So what I didn't want to do was lead a suit, North lead a spade back to me, and I lead back to East, and back and forth and back and forth. Now that I've got rid of my cards, I can just play something and wait. Now North has thrown a couple of diamonds, so black club. Okay, that's okay. Can North, could that be a singleton diamond? I don't think so, but again, I'm not loving the idea of being on lead so much. So I don't really want to again, I'd kind of like to play the ace and play another diamond so I don't have to lead something. Actually, I think I'm just going to play the ace. And another diamond. Good. Now I'm not on lead. Well, that's kind of disappointing, but and we better we better just grab our club. And that's a lot. Okay, not too bad. Now, by the way, when I said grab our club, of course, I never had a club trick, and we knew that East had no more clubs left. How do we know? West had one spade. How do we know that East had no more clubs left? When I led the eight of clubs and North played the ace, North then returned the 2 of clubs. Right? So North won the ace and returned the 2. So that when North returns the 2, that tells me that he's had 3 remaining clubs. So he won the ace, and then the 2 was 2 and another one and another one. So the bottom of 3. If North started with 3 clubs, so here we go. So North started with 4 clubs. So he won the ace. Sorry, he won the ace, and then he returned a little one, so that I knew he had 3 left. Sorry, how can I do this? And let me try it this way. So North played the ace, and then returned the 2 because he had these other ones. If North started with a 3-card club suit, he would have played the ace and then returned the top of a doubleton. Right? He would have played the ace and then he would have returned the top of the doubleton. But because he had 4, he played the ace and then he returned the bottom of 3. So it's kind of confusing with I can't tell where I'm pointing, but that's how it works. So North's return of the 2 of clubs there meant he did not have a doubleton remaining. He had 3 remaining when he returned that 2. So I knew he started with a 4-card club suit, and therefore East started with only 2 clubs. Now imagine. We'll see. Try and see if that. We'll find another hand to see where that works. Diamond to heart. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 high card points. I'm going to put 3 diamonds here. Showed North I've got a good diamond fit, and no, North's not interested in going any higher. Don't blame him. He's only got 12 points. And we are in a pretty good contract. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 no trumps. No, 3 no trumps is hopeless. What am I talking about? We're missing all the spades. All right, so this is all fine. What happened? 1 diamond, 1 heart, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts. 8 of hearts. King, queen. What happened? 1 diamond, 1 heart, 3 diamonds, and East has led the 8 of hearts. What? 1 diamond, 1 heart, 3 diamonds, and East has led the 8 of hearts. What's that 8 all about? King, queen. I don't know. What's that 8? 1 diamond, 1 heart, 3 diamonds, and East has led the 8 of hearts. I can't figure that out. King, queen, 8. Don't know. Seems like a strange lead. Anyway, let's play the ace. This is pretty straightforward. I'm going to lose a heart, 2 spades, maybe a diamond, and maybe a club. So let's play diamond. Right, we're definitely going to lose a diamond, so let's and still maybe we've got 2 spades to lose. Actually, we can just play the jack here. I'm going to play ace of clubs just in case somebody's got a singleton queen. And now I'm just going to play a spade. So the diamonds have all gone, so no problem there. There's no way I cannot avoid losing the ace king of spades. I have to lose those 2. And the only thing is, will I lose a club? Well, I'd kind of like to finesse the clubs so I can get to the south hand, finesse a club, get to the south hand, finesse a club if I need to. But there's no rush. I can just play a spade, and maybe the opposition maybe East will win and play a club for me, or maybe someone will get stuck somewhere along the line. There we go. This is perfect. So East has played the ace king. Now I'm not going to play yet. I'm about to play the 7. After I played the 7, East has to lead something. And if East leads a club, all my problems are solved. If East leads a heart or a diamond, it actually, in a funny sort of way, it doesn't really help me because sure, I can rough and throw away a club, but I still have a club to lose. So, all right. So East has done well here to give me a rough and a slough, rough and discard. So you might be thinking, why would East do that? Well, that's a good play by East. If East had led a club, I would have been fine. But now I can rough and discard a club, but I still have to take a club finesse. Now I'm just going to play the jack just in case someone throws too many clubs. There goes a club. Okay, well, the finesse worked anyway, so no difference. Good. There we go. Often this is sort of this hand in a way relates to the hand earlier where I was taking my 9 of spades early because I didn't want to be on lead and I was just getting rid of my big cards to give the lead away to the opposition. And I'm sort of doing the same thing here. I'm giving the spade away to the opposition, letting them do all the hard work. Now, it didn't help on this hand, but it's another thing that's really good. You don't have to attack all the time. You can just be passive and just give it away, wait for it to come back to you. Someone needs to say something spiritual now about giving stuff away and waiting for it to come back to you. I want some spiritual comments to come through, please, about that concept. Let's play hand 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 high card points. That, for me, is 1 no trump. For the standard players, you'll be opening either a club or a diamond, depending on what your methods are. Notice that a lot of standard players open without a 5-card major. Some of you will need to, if you can't open a no trump because your range is wrong, you've got the wrong range for a no trump opening, and you don't have a 5-card major, for those playing 5-card majors, sometimes have to open a short minor. And which one? So there are kind of 2 methods. One is better minor. In this case, diamonds are better than the clubs, so we open a diamond. And the other one is quite common these days, is one diamond always shows a 4-card suit. So we open a club can be a 2-card suit. Just depends. Another thing, that just depends on what your methods are with your partner. But for me, easy enough because I can bid a no trump. 2 diamonds is a transfer. So north and south, we're playing transfers. And that transfer just shows a 5-card heart suit. That's all. So north is saying, got a 5-card heart suit, but he wants me to be the declarer. Or he's going to, it's not just, transfers aren't just about changing the declarer. It's also, transfers can help on some hands to describe a hand a bit more accurately now and again. So this time north has shown a 5-card heart suit. I know that 2 diamonds shows a 5-card heart suit. And north has also got enough to go to game because he's now bid 3 no trumps. So what do? Well, north has given me the choice. North is saying, I've got enough to go to game, but I've also got a 5-card heart suit. You choose what you want to do. And because I've got 4-card heart support, then I'm definitely going to bid 4 hearts. Now, I can't just say, oh, well, north bid game, therefore I have to pass. No, the reason, if north just wanted to play in 3 no trumps, he would have just bid 3 no trumps. He's bidding 2 diamonds and then 3 no trumps to give me the choice. I know we've got a heart fit. Oh, 5 hearts. Okay, so north, what's north doing now? North is suddenly saying, well, I know you have 12 to 14 points, but the fact that I've now bid 4 hearts, north now knows that we've got a heart fit, and north has upgraded his hand and saying, oh, maybe we've got a slam on here. So would you like to bid a slam? North is simply inviting me to game. There's nothing fancy, nothing crazy. We don't have to panic or think, what on earth's going on here? North is simply saying, pretty sure we can make 4 hearts. We might be able to make 6 hearts. I'm going to bid 5 hearts as a way of inviting you to game. Now, why didn't north just bid 4 no trumps? Well, 4 no trumps doesn't invite me to game. 4 no trumps, there's 2 different things going on with those 2 methods. So, 1, north could ask me for aces. If north was interested in how many aces I had, north could ask for aces. But maybe north doesn't care how many aces I've got. Maybe north just wants to know, have I got anything extra for my 1 no trump opening bid? And north is saying, well, yep, I don't really care about your aces. I just want to know, have you got anything extra? Do I have anything extra? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 high card points. So my points aren't that great. I do have a 4-card heart suit. So that's a little bit extra, but I don't think so. I don't think it's enough. I've only got 12. Queen of Hearts is pretty good. It's going to be close, but I'm just going to pass. And we are, it's slams okay. Actually, that's a good lead by West. Very interesting. Okay, so we have 5 heart tricks, 3 spade tricks is 8, ace of clubs is 9. After that, ace of diamonds after we've lost the ace of diamonds, we will have 11 tricks. So where can we get our 12th trick from? Well, we've got 2 choices. We can hope that the spade suit breaks 3-3. Because if the spade suit breaks 3-3, we can draw trumps, play ace of spades, king of spades, queen of spades, and another spade, throwing away that queen of clubs from the north hand. So one possibility, hope the spades are 3-3. Second possibility is hope that West has got the king of clubs. Now, if West has got the king of clubs, we can simply play the queen and hope that the king, hope that West has the king of clubs. So what are we going to do? That's a very good lead by West, because if West had led, say, a diamond or a heart or what have you, or even a spade, we could draw trumps, play the spades, and if the spades break 3-3, great, we can throw away a club. But if the spades don't break 3-3, then we can always take the club finesse later to try for that 12th trick. But West has put us in the spot immediately. We don't get to test whether the spade suit breaks, so we have to guess immediately whether to play the queen of clubs or whether to hope that the spades break. All right, so David's saying, I reckon West, he has the king. West has the king. Yep, David reckoned West has the king. Any other takers? What do you reckon, everybody? We're going to finesse. What would you all do? Finesse or hope the spades break? Make your decision. There's a small danger that if we finesse and that loses, and East switches to a diamond and West wins the ace of diamonds and gets a rough. So it's slightly more, there's a slight danger that if we finesse and the club finesse loses, we might end up getting a diamond rough. So that's one thing. Anyway, make your mind up. You have to choose spades 3-3 or West has got the king of clubs. David reckons West has the king of clubs, so David's a clever guy, so I'm going to play the queen. Hey, it's a reasonable chat. It's fine. Now, I hope this doesn't get rough now. No, okay, it's fine. So we're okay now. Oh, hearts don't break. That's interesting. Now, David's saying, so actually, let's get to the end of the sand for a second, because I want to tell you why I think David made it, even though it didn't work this time. Tell you why I think what David said makes perfect sense. So we make 11. All right, so let's think for a second about the choice there. What are the chances of the spade of the finesse working? What are the chances of West having the king of clubs? 50-50. What are the chances of the spade suit breaking? Who knows? Who knows what the percentage chance of the spade suit breaking 3-3 is? Anybody know? Any takers? Well, I can tell you a simple way of it doesn't give the exact answer, but it's close enough. When we're missing an even number of cards, the suit probably will not break the way we want it to do. Okay, so we had a 7-card spade fit, so we're missing 6 spades. We're missing 6 spades. The suit will probably not break 3-3. Okay, let me say that one more time. When we're missing an even number of cards, the suit will probably not break evenly. So if we're missing 6 spades, the suit will probably not break 3-3. What if we're missing 4 cards? What if we're missing 4 cards in a suit? If we're missing 4 cards, an even number of cards, the suit will probably not break 2-2. So missing an even number of cards, the suit probably won't break. Missing an odd number of cards, the suit probably will break. So the club finesse was 50-50. The spades breaking 3-3 was less than 50-50. So David's idea of playing the queen of clubs, hoping that West had the king, was percentage-wise, anyway, a good choice. And as it happened, the clubs didn't break and the spades didn't break. So we were kind of stuck. Well done, North, there too, for that 5 heart bid that kept us out of trouble. North could have asked for aces and found out that we were missing one ace, only one ace, and gone 6, but that was not enough. North needed something extra. We didn't have something extra, and so we ended up in a good contract. That's a really good hand. That's a very well bid and interesting choice of play. Spade finesse or the spades breaking or the club finesse. Great hand. Very, very good hand. All right. And that's a pass, of course. 1 spade pass, 2 hearts. Not happening here. Now, remember earlier on, I know I've talked about that idea of if the opposition bid 4 hearts, then we just bid 4 spades and that's the end of it. We just cross our fingers. But that only applies if they quickly bid to 4 hearts. Like on first round of the bidding, they open 4 hearts, or it goes 1 heart, 4 hearts, 3 hearts, 4 hearts. It just doesn't apply if they've taken their time. So 1 spade, 2 hearts, 4 hearts. No. This is not the time. This is just the completely wrong time. We only want to be attempting that bid 4 spade strategy if it's gone bam straight to 4 hearts, not when they've messed around. And besides, West has already bid 1 spade there. Okay, so that's easy pass. 1 spade, 2 hearts, 4 hearts. Me to lead. Bottom I'm going to lead. Anything would be right. I'm actually going to lead a diamond, not because I'm not expecting to get a diamond rough, but I'm just looking for something safe to lead. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be leading something safe. Maybe I should be actually. Okay, all right. So actually, I might change my mind. We have to decide here what to lead. And I'm just going to go through a thought process. I'm not going to lead a heart. That's their suit. I'm not going to lead a spade. That's West's suit. So my choice is to lead a club or a diamond. If I want to be aggressive, I might choose to lead a club and hope that North has got the king and that we can quickly set up a club trick for our side. Or I could play safe and lead a diamond because I don't want to lead away from any of my honours. So I think the club lead is more aggressive. Do we want to be aggressive on this hand or do we want to be passive? I don't know the answer to that. But what I am saying is that's one helpful way that you can go about deciding what to do here. Now, I think I'm actually going to be aggressive and lead a club. The reason is that my hearts are so bad, Declare is going to be able to draw trumps pretty quickly, and then my spades are so bad that I can imagine Declare drawing trumps and then playing the spades, throwing away all his losers or all her losers, in this case, East. So we need to get our tricks quickly. And the best chance of getting a trick or two is in the clubs, because if partner's got the king of clubs and I lead a club, I can quickly set up a club trick. If I lead a diamond and partner's got the king of diamonds, might not do any good. So I'm going to lead a club, which also can be horrible if partner's got nothing in clubs. All right, well, that wasn't great at all, but you can sort of see, already what I'm worried about, and it was exactly this hand. So I'm worried that Declare was going to be able to draw trumps and then run all the spades, which she is quite likely to be able to do. So it may well be that the lead didn't make any difference at all. Yep, spades are going to run now. Yeah, this is exactly this. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, yeah, no. There goes declares diamonds. Bloomin' heck. Oh no, if I had let a diamond, would have been okay. Ha, funny. If I'd let a diamond, we would have at least got one trick. So North had the ace of diamonds. Okay. All right. All right. So despite the fact that this hand has not worked out well for me at all, the diamond, we didn't get any tricks because of my club lead. How can I say this? The thought process was correct in a sense. The thought process of trying to find where can we get a trick quickly before declarer draws trumps and runs the spades. Remember the option: one spade, two hearts, four hearts. So we're worried that declarer is going to draw trumps and run the spades, which is exactly what happened. So we were right to try and quickly find a trick or set up a trick. So I do like my club lead, trying to get a trick quickly before it's too late. It just happened that unfortunately North had the ace of diamonds and nothing in clubs. So it was one of those yeah. There's the logic's good, but the it just didn't work out on my hand. I hope that makes sense. I know it's kind of confusing when I say, it's really good to do such and such, and it doesn't work out on the particular hand, but nothing works out right all the time. You get it. You guys get it, right? Okay, one club pass, and yeah, I just don't want to defend a club. I'm worried about double because if I double, I've got a bad feeling North is going to get carried away, but I'm going to double anyway. Yeah, so that's unfortunately the computer's a little doesn't really understand the situation very well. So you might be thinking, well, why would I double on 5 points? Well, the bidding's gone one club pass. So I don't want to defend one club. So I want to do something. And this auction, one club pass double. This double here is something you need to talk about with your partner. You won't always be having a very strong hand to go one club pass double. You just want partner to do something, and you don't want partner to jump to 3 trumps normally. It's completely different if it's an immediate double. So one club double, sure, that's going to be a normal opening strength thing, but anyway. All right, so we're in 3 trumps. So this is a disaster. Queen, really? Really? Queen? Oh. Here comes the 10, guarantee it. Yep, there you go. No surprise there. Okay, all right. Let's just get on with the next hand. This is useless. Jack of clubs, 10 of diamonds. So let's play diamond. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't even get back to my hand now. So I wanted to set that diamond up, but now I can't get over to the spade. So just a miserable hand. Okay, there you go. Thanks, Marianne. Yep. So that's often a challenge for me. Chisa, my wife, likes to make up the thumbnail for the live stream. After the live stream, these things go out automatically as a video, so people can watch the replay. And in fact, more people watch the replay than join us at the time. So Chisa likes to make the thumbnails. She's been making the thumbnails. She likes to do that before the video, so she doesn't have to do it tomorrow. But I can never work out what the title's going to be, and I couldn't work it out tonight, but Marianne's just given it to us. We're going to call it How to Play Bridge Probably. Yeah, nice one. How to probably play bridge. How to play bridge probably. Yeah, how to play bridge probably. Perfect. Thank you, Marianne. All right, good. I like that. That's a nice title. 6, 7, 8, 9 high card points. A diamond, easy 1 heart here. How to probably play bridge. How to play bridge probably. How to probably play bridge. How to play bridge probably. Probably how to play bridge. Probably how to play bridge. Probably, yeah. How to play bridge. Probably. I kind of like probably because it's kind of funny. How to play bridge, full stop, probably. Yeah, I like that. Or colon or semi. I always get yeah. How to play bridge, probably. Okay, what are we doing? 1 diamond, 1 heart, double pass 3. No trumps, pass. I can lead a heart here, but East is just going to win. So maybe I'll lead something else and wait if North can get the lead and come back to me, then we can capture, hopefully, the King of Hearts in the East hand. So I'm going to lead this is a bit weird, but I'm going to lead a club. Oh, great. Oh, in fact, West had the King of Hearts. Oh man. I was leading a club because I thought it was the best chance that North could win, play a heart back to me through East's king, and then I could capture the ace queen. But North's not going to get the lead, and B, West had the King of Clubs. They had the King of Hearts. No, and now that club suit. Oh no, this is a disaster because now that heart is going to be an entry for declarer, given that declarer managed to block the hearts, the club suit. Oh, we might still. Oh no, North had the Jack of Hearts. What, East? What are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious. So East bid 3 no trumps with nothing. That's just great. All right. Gosh. So all we get is 1 spade trick at the end. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 3 no trumps by East. Good on you, East. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. How to play bridge properly, probably. Yeah, that's nice. How to play bridge properly, probably. All right, last hand, number 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. High card points. So we got 10 points on hand number 10. It's got to be a sign. I'm just going to pass. All right, this time North can't get this wrong. This time, this is going to be a bit easier. I am going to bid 2 diamonds here, and I've already passed, so we hopefully not too bad. And nothing to do here. I can't bid 3 diamonds vulnerable, so I'm going to pass. King of diamonds, and West has got 5 spades, 4 hearts. 5 spades, 4 hearts, and looks like 2 diamonds. Yeah, okay, so 5 spades, 4 hearts, 2 diamonds. All right, we've got our 2 diamond tricks. A couple of things we can do here. Yeah, that's the best. I think that's the best title. How to play bridge, probably. Yep. A couple of things we can do here. One, we could play another diamond because West has got no diamonds left, but North doesn't have any diamonds either. So that would be okay. The other thing we could do, we could just play hearts, because what we don't want to happen here is we don't want Declarer to be roughing spades, right? So if I play a diamond, West roughs and North over roughs, what's poor North going to do next? He's going to be in a bit of a spot. Whereas if I play a heart, we may be able to stop Declare from cross roughing. So a couple of ways we could go there. We could lead a diamond, we could lead a heart. I'm worried that North's going to get the lead and not know what to do next. I'm going to lead a heart. Okay. And don't really want to throw a spade. I think I can throw a club here, a diamond here. All right, so we know West's shape was 5-4-2-2. So this is actually, now we can play a diamond. So this is actually pretty good. This is perfect, in fact. So we can play a diamond. Actually, I wish I hadn't. Unfortunately, I threw away. Did I throw? I think I threw away one of my. Did I? Yeah, I kept a spade. I could have thrown a diamond, and I could have thrown a spade and kept another diamond. Okay, very good. All right, so a few mistakes from me tonight, as usual. No surprise there, but some pretty good hands. There were some instructive hands. There were some good points, some good defensive points, some good bidding points. Yeah, Q saying, why did I throw a diamond? Yeah, got that, Q. Thank you. I was a bit nervous about throwing spades. I didn't know what was going to happen in the spade suit. But yes, diamond would have been, hanging on to a diamond would have been better for sure. Yep, some good hands. It's sort of a shame that some of the things we talked about, they didn't end up helping us on the hand, but that's often the way it goes. Still, yeah, pretty good. That was nice. That was an interesting set of hands tonight. So thank you, everybody, as usual, for joining in. And I will look forward to seeing you all next week. And I think we will go with how to play bridge, probably, because we might not have it right. Great. Thanks, everyone. Good night. See you again real soon. Bye-bye.